First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and a sincere salawam to all the Akim out here that's doing and pushing the work in truth and in sincerity. I want to go in this video about the smoke of Babylon the Great burning, okay, which is going to come from those thermonuclear missiles, okay? And you know, this place definitely deserves it, okay, because of the wickedness that is around this world, okay. And Babylon means confusion, okay. So when we go into the book of I start up with the book of Amos 9 and 8, okay. And it says, behold, the eyes of the Lord God, which we know the name of the Lord, the Most High, his name is Yahweh, the one who the world ignorantly calls Jehovah, okay, or God, okay. The Most High, his name is Yahweh, which means he is, okay, or he exists, he to be, okay. And it says that his eyes are upon the sinful kingdom. It says, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. Okay. So America, okay, is going to be destroyed. Okay. Now, you know, this scripture can also be equated to, you know, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which, you know, are, you know, the Israelites, okay, that we are a sinful nation, you know, but the Lord ain't going to destroy all of us. Nonetheless, this place known as America, Babylon, according to the scriptures, is the place of great future judgment, okay, such as, you know, you got some situations that may have happened that were similar to it, but this judgment is, you know, going to be unlike anything that the world has ever seen. Okay. So where we at? And for the you know, for the Lord ain't going to destroy a righteous place. Okay. This is Hosea 4:1. Hear the word, O of the Lord, you children of Israel. For the Lord has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth. Okay. You try to tell somebody the truth, they don't accept it. They hate you for it. Okay. You try to tell them about, you know, the Most High, they hate you for it. You can't even talk about, you know, godly things without, you know, somebody, you know, hating you for it. Okay. And, you know, this place is full of nothing but lies and robbery. Okay. It's a bloody city. Okay. How did America start off? Okay. Through the blood, sweat, and tears of our people, the Israelites. Okay. So it says, has a controversy with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth. And, you know, as much as we try to wake up our people, they don't want to listen to it. Right? It says, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land. Right? It says, by swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, they break out and blood touches blood. Okay? The, murders after murders. Okay? In a lot of these cities that we all may live in. Okay? It says, therefore, the land shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwells therein shall languish with the beasts of the field. Okay? It says, and with the fowls of heaven, the fishes of the sea also shall be, also shall be taken away. Okay? So this place is polluted. Okay? They eat stuff that's supposed to cleanse the earth. Okay? And think that it's good. These people out here, they think that the laws in the Bible are done away with. Okay? That everybody has grace, everybody is protected. Okay? And they use grace as a cloak for their sins, and in order to say that they could continue to sin because they still have grace. Okay? And then they could continue to do the things that they do, which are wicked according to the Bible. These people don't even think that the things that they do are wicked because it's so inbred in them. Okay? It says, yet let no man strive nor reprove another. For your people are as they that strive with the priest. Okay? So we try to tell our people, they think that these people in the churches are the priest, but they're not. Okay? They think that they're ministers and that they was the ones that sent forth from the Most High. These people in these churches are not. Okay? And our people, they will fight us for the so-called white man's sake. For America's sake. It says, therefore shalt thou fall in the day, and the prophet also shall fall with you in the night, and I will destroy your mother. Okay? My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Okay? So a lot of people out here are going to be destroyed in these times that are about to, come upon us. Okay? Because the Lord has to stop this madness. Okay? So one of the things that was created to stop all of this is those thermonuclear missiles. Okay? So when we go into the book of Isaiah 54 and I start at 14. It says, "In righteousness shalt thou be established." Okay? Because we teach, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. That's really only the elect is going to get. Okay? So we're going to be established by the righteousness, of faith. Okay? It says, "Thou shalt be far from oppression." Okay? Because before this place go down, you're going to have a lot of oppression. Okay? You're going to have, the so-called street justice going against Esau's justice. And, both sides are oppressing onto us. Okay? As far as our people that don't want to get this, and Esau and the other nations. Okay? Both sides whatever with Esau, with the woman, that joined up to Esau, that of Israel. Okay, the women, in the streets, the gangs, the straight up niggas, the mindset that these people will have, man. They're going to all clash. The police and all that stuff. It's all going to clash. Jacob's trouble is going to come on these people, man. Okay, those race wars, they all going to happen, and by us having this faith, right? Which Esau going to try to set us up, man. You're going to try to set us up. Okay, we see it all throughout, uh, the news and stuff like that. We see it coming a mile away. Okay, and the people, because they have agents who work for them. Don't be surprised you see somebody doing videos and claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite, clean shaven or whatever. He might even have a beard. Go out here and do some crazy madness. And try to do it, and the for the sake of saying they believe in the Bible. Okay, don't be surprised, because we working against the devil right now. Okay, and that's oppression for us to teach this word freely. But that's all goes according to the prophecy. Okay, the famine of the word is going to happen, and once that happens, these people are going to be wondering what the heck is going on. Okay, so it says, for thou shalt not fear, and from terror, for it shall not come near you. Okay, we ain't worry about the police, these people on the streets. We ain't worry about them. Okay, we have a mindset of hopefully we be of the elect, so that we could get delivered from out of this place. Okay, the people that want to try to take things in their own hands and or be hand in hand with Esau, they're going to get their judgment. Okay, it says, but behold, 15th verse, Isaiah 54:15. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Okay, it says, whosoever shall gather together against you shall fall for your sake. That's the spirit. You do. that's a beautiful scripture, man. The Lord wants certain points to be made. I wasn't thinking about this scripture before, but it's in the Bible. I throw up a video, and pray before I throw up the video, and allow the Lord to lead me to where he wants me to bring out. And sure enough, the words that's supposed to be spoken, the scriptures that you're supposed to hit are going to come out. Okay, so it says, behold, they shall surely gather together. So the people in the hood, they're going to be gathering together, and that ain't going to last long. You're going to have people fighting against each other. We see these type of things happening in all type of movies, man, where during a purge, you got certain people that are group up together, get all type of weapons, and the Walking Dead, these people, they together, and they taking all these neighborhoods or different places and stuff like that. Esau, he gonna be doing this thing, coming together. Heck, you got certain gangs, and which the police is like the biggest gang, but you got certain gangs out here, certain people out here who will come together in wickedness. Okay, But it says, but not by me. So these people that come together, they're not coming together under the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi outside. The elect is going to come together on a whole total different vibration than these people. Okay? These people, some of them, they got that, like, for example, the NFC, right? I believe it stands for no fucking around coalition or something like that. Coalition. You got guns, and they some of them be practicing and shooting at different targets. Esau, they ready for that war. They prepare for it. Okay. It says, whosoever shall gather together against you shall fall for your sake. Okay. So the Lord is the one that's going to defend us. It says, behold, I have created the smith that blows the coals in the fire. Okay? And that brings forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy. Okay? Now, I could be wrong. Okay? But when I look up how many degrees or how hot is thermonuclear missile, it says it's almost 200 million degrees. Okay? Shoot, 100 degrees or, might be hot, depending on where you at. Okay? How hot are nuclear missiles? Okay? Right here, okay? You can clearly see, okay? They say 200 million degrees. Okay? It says with a few tenths of millions of a second after detonation, the center of the warhead will reach a temperature of roughly 200 million degrees Fahrenheit. It says about 100 million degrees Celsius, or about 4 to 5 times the temperature at the center of the sun. But nobody been to the center of the sun to, ever experience that. But this power, that's in those missiles, is a crazy power, man. Okay? And they improve on, the design of these missiles. Okay? So at temperatures of 15 million I think it's Kelvin, it says, and matter compressed to densities 150 times as great as liquid water on Earth, it's hot and dense enough for nuclear fusion to proceed continuously, outputting 300 J of energy each second for every cubic meter of space. Okay? So these nuclear missiles, okay, 200 million degrees, and it's going to be a lot of missiles that are going to be shot at this place. 200 million degrees. Can you imagine that? Okay? That's vaporizing. You got, water that's just going to be done. And the scriptures speak about this. Okay? So the smith that blows the coal in the fire, okay, these people are, making the missile as hot as they possibly can. 200 million degrees. Okay? So that everlasting smoke, torment, okay, this is the second death. This is the lake of fire that the Bible is talking about. Okay? One thermonuclear missile will do a lot of damage. Okay? But these missiles that are about to be sent here, man, 200 million degrees, almost. Okay, some of them could be more. Okay, some of them could be less. Okay, but if a missile is shot off in your city, okay, the people that's in that city is done, and the next couple cities over. Okay, so let me get this. This is Revelation 21:1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea." So when these missiles are shot off, you're going to have more land. Okay? Right now you have more water than anything. Okay? But these missiles is going to vaporize a lot of the water. Okay? A lot of the water, is going to move to different places. Okay? Because when those missiles are shot off, the earth is going to rail to and fro. So with the earth railing to and fro, you're going to have water that's going to be going to different places, creating different waters. Okay? The earth, okay, at first, you can kind of see that, all of the lands, they used to be connected at some point in time, and it's, been said that, the different continents and everything came about when the flood came. Okay, which the flood during the time of Noah is considered the first death. Okay, which the first death is called that because that's the first time that the Lord destroyed, a lot of people. Okay, this time, this is when the lake of fire happens and America is destroyed by these thermonuclear missiles. That's going to be the second death. Okay, the second time that the Lord destroys this place, because he said that he's not going to destroy it with water anymore. That's why you have rainbows. Okay, because that's a promise. Okay, then this time you're going to have a new heaven, and it when you see a rainbow, for example, right, it's a promise, but it's also a rainbow is a beautiful thing. When we see rainbows now in this society, they make it and into something that they try to corrupt it and try to say that represents a certain type of community, which it don't. Okay, the rainbow is supposed to be a symbol that the Lord ain't going to flood the earth no more. Okay, and when these missiles are shot off, it may the sky that we know may look totally different. Okay, then a new heaven and a new earth, the lands are going to be different. Okay, we don't know what what under the water looks like. Okay, what it may look like, the different lands that may form, from this place being pelted with those missiles. We don't know what the land may look like until we get there. And guess what? It's going to be a beautiful sight to see, regardless. And that this place known as Babylon the Great, the smoke is going to be going up for a long time. Okay, it's going to be going up like Sodom and Gomorrah. I got this, Genesis 19:28, and he looked towards Sodom and Gomorrah and toward all the land of the plain, and behold, and lo, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. Okay, so this, Babylon is considered Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, modern day, When Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed, that was supposed to be an example of, the future, which is this place. Okay? The Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of the community in the which it was different cities, but he destroyed that place, and if he don't destroy America, they say he owes Sodom and Gomorrah an apology, because America is far worse than that place. Okay? So it says that place was, the smoke of the country went up as the smoke of a furnace. Okay? So when this place is destroyed, right? Because you got Edomites that are going to be here. Okay? This is also considered modern day Bosra. Okay? So this is Isaiah 34 and Shalom. Isaiah 34 and 4. It says, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved as the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falls off from the vine, and is a falling fig from the fig tree. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, right? Those thermonuclear missiles. It says, behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, upon the people of my curse to judgment. Okay? Which is Esau, Edom. Okay? Which are the, they call themselves the Caucasians, so-called white people. Okay? It says, the people of my curse to judgment, because that's the judgment. It says, the sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats. Right? It says, with the fat of the kidneys of rams, for the Lord has a sacrifice in Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. Okay? It says, and the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. Okay? So when those thermonuclear missiles are, sent off, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed from the missiles. A lot of people are going to be destroyed by those missiles. Blood defiles the land, and the land cannot be cleansed but by the blood that is, that is spilt the blood, pretty much. Okay? So, the Lord is doing all these things, for a reason. Okay? For one, by this place being a bloody city, and seeing that, we have seen our people go into captivity here. Okay? Our people get destroyed, and we still are in captivity. To see our people under this, oppression, and pretty much to we can't build here, pretty much, because we still have those memories, of our people, the torture, okay, and even the future torture that's going to come. We can't build here, okay, because it's defiled. Okay? It says, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion. Okay? Because the so-called white man, has to pay. Esau, the Edomites have to pay for their wickedness. Okay? They have to pay for what they have done. Okay? So this place, with our people, they lost. Esau still reigning over us. We got to get rid of this memory. Okay? That's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to wipe away the memory, and he's going to give us that mindset that this man has paid, and he required that. Okay? This country has to go. Okay? We can't picture that, man. Like, we can't, if all Edomites were, were put into captivity here, and this place was, we just took over this land, right? We still got, the people that don't care about Israelites here. We just killed all these people, right? And just did away with all that stuff, right? We built here because we already know that we can't go get our own community, anywhere. That ain't gonna freaking work. They're gonna blow that up. But let's say that there was a fight here and we, took over, this land. We put all our enemies to death, right? Guess what? You got the buildings here, okay? These tall buildings and all that stuff. You had to break all that stuff down, okay? If we talking about, us as Israelites, right, and trying to keep these skyscrapers, they got to get destroyed, okay? We ain't gonna have no Israelites, in the kingdom with skyscraping buildings, and Jacob get proud. You got a lot of these buildings and stuff like that. They gotta go for. That's one reason. We can't take over and live here. This place got to get all destroyed. Okay, and it has to be started over. Okay. So once that happens, and this place is destroyed with those missiles, right? That's in our mind. We're gonna be like, okay, they paid for it, man. And good riddance to this place. All those missiles wipe out all those buildings. All the pollution. We have to do a whole lot of cleaning up if we just did it on our own. We have to do a whole lot of cleaning up of this place, and we can't clean this place because it's polluted. The people are polluted, and this land is polluted. We need new. Okay. It says, and the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. It shall not be quenched night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. Okay? So this land, known as America, once the Lord has done away with it, that smoke is going to be going up for a long time. Ain't nobody going to be passing through here. Okay? Ain't nobody going to be, trying to set up shop here. Okay? It says, but the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. Okay? It says, they shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles and brambles in the fortresses thereof, and it shall be a habitation of dragons and a court for owls. The wild beast and of the desert shall also meet with the wild beast of the island. And the satyrs shall cry to his fellow, and the screech owl also shall rest there and find herself a place of rest. So once this place is destroyed, you're gonna have all type of desert creatures, you know, different type of creatures that are living here, and they're gonna have a lot of food. There's gonna be a lot of people out here, you know, bodies and all type of stuff, you know. It says, there shall the great owl make her nest and lay and hatch and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. Okay? So this place is going to be destroyed, and there's going to be a lot of freaking desert creatures here. The smoke is going to be going up for a long time. Okay? Psalm 37 and 20, it says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away. Okay? So that's what's going to happen, man. The Lord is going to destroy this place, and these people, you know, that they're going to be a part of that sacrifice. Okay? There's Psalm 68 and 2. As smoke is driven away, so drive them away. As wax melts before the fire, so let the wicked perish at the presence of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? This is the book of Revelation 18, and let's start at 9. Okay, you know what? No, I start at 7. It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I should a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord God who judges her. Okay, so America is known as the whore according to the Bible. Okay, and you know, this place once it's, you know, hit with those, you know, missiles, okay, those missiles are like a plague, you know, like a disease. Okay, they love, you know, the phallics, you know, which is, you know, like a penis, you know, and the Lord, those missiles are shaped like penises, you know, and once those missiles are shot here, okay, you're gonna have a lot of, you know, diseases, you know, the radiation, okay, the smoke, okay, these are plagues, you know, that these missiles that are shaped like, you know, the things that this, you know, the phallics, they're gonna come and they're gonna penetrate. Okay, so that's, you know, the plague, you know, in one day, 1 hour, this place is going to be done away with. Okay, the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. It says, Revelation 18 and 9, it says, and the kings of the earth who have who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is your judgment come. These nations going to see this place and that smoke from a very far. Okay? It says, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buys their merchandise anymore. Okay? '18th verse. It says, and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, what city is like unto this great city, which is Babylon, America? Okay? And they cast out, it says, and they cast dust on their heads, and cried, weeping and wailing, saying, Alas, alas, that great city, wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costliness. Right? It says, for in 1 hour is she made desolate. Okay? A lot of stuff be cheap overseas. They get it shipped here and they charge you, and make a fortune off of it. Stuff, a lot of people have made a lot of money off of this stuff, man, off of this place, man. Off of the souls of, the blood, sweat, and tears of our people. So this place, man, hey, it say right here, Revelation 18:20. It says, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua has avenged you on her. Okay? The smoke of this place going down, man. Okay? Which is going to be a beautiful sight to see. When, the Lord willing, we have the elect where it be over this place, have new bodies, be, out of the atmosphere, and looking at it, 200 million degrees. Okay? Can't be close to that. Not in these bodies. It'd be melted away. Okay? So, the elect are going to be, in those chariots, and they're going to be looking down at this place as it's getting destroyed. Okay? And seeing our vengeance was come from the Lord, man. Which is really, it's really for his, for his glory. So with that, man, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to, say, call all Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? And shalom till next time.